What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're back with another roster review. Next off of that list, RolledOats, who's coming in a little bit over 4 million galactic power. Huge Sith bump. You guys know I respect the grind. The guild, Collisionist EOs. So we're in my Discord checking out mod quality. If you guys don't know what this is, you should join my community. Having a super helpful Discord is definitely key to your progression in the game. Shout out on the 9 mods of 25 speed or more. Good job there. Mod quality 5.45. Top 80 MQ of 6.10. Great job. That really can tell you how well a person works on mods. So anything at 3 is good, 4 is great, anything over 5, really good job. So Darth Kimchi, about to hit 5 million GP. I've got 5.67 with a top 80 MQ of 7.44. My great buddy Nemesis, High Council member, roster review coming, yes. He put a shout out my cup. He's got a level 69 with the power 69 cup. That's awesome. I know AP Games would be super proud of that. I did put that's awesome. And I want to give a belated shout out birthday for my buddy Xavier Spud, another High Council member. I know it was a couple days ago. So happy birthday, buddy. All right, let's go to the wall. So we got RolledOats. He's in Bronzium 4, so it's pretty crazy. You can't click on it anymore. So we all know Chromium is where the game changes. You've got to have 4 fleets. You got to have more squads. It gets crazy. So let's take a look at that fleet first. He is running with Malevolence. He does have a great Malevolent squad. So I always want to see capital ships. That's what I do when I look at my opponents. He's got Malevolence, Negotiator. He's got an R7. General Grievous looking pretty good at 159,000 health with 55,000 protection. That's great. When I had low gear, low star, bad batch, this is the General Grievous that I would have problems with. So great job there. All right. On his Negotiator, mine would go first because mine's R9. Let me know what your plans on an R9 RolledOats. Who's gonna be your first tune? So mine's R9, all 6 dotted. His are not. So he's got good health protection pool, speed 253, probably running fast under Padme. Mine's slow because I have General Master Kenobi. Defense 65%. That's a good General Kenobi. All right, I definitely like him R9. Both of my health and protection are over 100,000. Okay, so he's got Negotiator Malevolence. So he's got Finalizer, good job. That works for Executor, but he doesn't have a good 4th fleet. Home 1 is great. Chimera is very nice. Let's go take a look at the regular ships. So the typical ships you should see in everyone's roster, you know, Houndstooth, Relic 5 is pretty basic. All Relic bugs, that's awesome. An R7 spy ship, this probably doing like 25,000 damage. Correction, 28,000 damage. That's a nasty Geo spy ship. He's one-shotting and so is his ship. Okay, he's got the typical ships. I want to see the pilotless efforts like Bacon Tomato, Hyena Bomber, Imperial TIE Bomber, Vulture Droid. Good job there. Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber are taking me forever because I focus on my tunes more than my fleet. A lot of people do. TIE Echelon, good job there. Okay, got to keep working on that fleet. Can never ever stop. Going back to the front roster, I don't spend too much time on fleet. You guys know that just because it's just a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes grind. Look at that SLKR. Let's get in there and take a look at it. Looks juicy. All right, 4 million GP. Thanks for playing the game, buddy. You guys know I respect the grind. So we were talking about mods in my Discord, me and RolledOats, when we would DM. He said you could work on getting the materials for mods all day, and you could just work on maybe 1 mod, maybe 1.5, and barely 2. This game is definitely a grind, so thank you for playing. He's got SLKR. We're just gonna do an overall first. You know, he's got gas. You gotta have gas up there. You know, he's got, I'm looking for leaders, you know, Padme. So that's what I like to do. I like to filter for leaders sometimes. Makes it a little easier. Okay. So he's got your SLKR. He's got gas. He's got General Grievous. General Kenobi's not Lee. Either Shock T. Okay, he's got Geo Brood Alpha. He's got Jedi Knight Revan. He's got Padme. Darth Vader, not even geared 12. That's makes me sad. I want to cry. I love Darth Vader. It's my favorite Star Wars character. Got Captain Phasma, Omi. Okay, he's got Darth Revan. So definitely have to have got some work to do. Got CLS. So in Bronzium, you don't need so many squads, but Chromium, the game changes. You definitely got to start building these teams. Let's get out of leaders. So let's do an overall. Let's look at some Omicron. So Captain Phasma, good job for your guild. She's at 349 speed, very nice. Okay, so we're looking for like Wampa Omis. Let's see. I would definitely recommend the first order TIE Pilot Omicron for sure. It stops the JKR, JKL counter. That is a must-have Omicron. I take out SLKR easily, so I would definitely get that Omicron. Okay, you got Chief Trooper, very nice. I like the Ewoks. We got great buddy Damok, Pancake. We all have Ewoks, Omicron. Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron to me is a must. It's a great squad. All right, let's go back to the top. Okay, so you guys know I always want to see speed. Speed is super important. A lot of people like watching the roster reviews. Thank you. So of course, speed I think is so super important. You know, every single level that I've climbed up in my progression in the game, like I said, I've gotten to very high Kyber 2, Kyber 3 at like 4.5 million GP because I have, you know, very good mods and speed is very important. So he's got General Hux, his first fastest tune that's non-galactic legend. 320, great job there. You got 21, okay, you got 19, 26, very nice. It's hard to do. 2 mods of 26, very nice. And 21. If you can get him to like 330 would be great. He gets a 30 boost from SLKR. That would help stop the JKR, JKL count. Be very careful of that of your opponent. But once you get that Omicron for TIE Fighter Pilot and you replace him with the Stormtrooper that taunts, it would basically stop that counter. All right, so he's got Shock T as his second fastest. Okay, it's got 316, very nice. I run with Conehead, Cam, and Qui-Gon Jinn lead. So mine's at 360, she's at 300 base. So good job there. Okay, he's got First Order Officer. So he has great mod quality. His mods are spread out. 307 First Order Officer, that's pretty quick. Okay, Geo Soldier. 292, that's very fast for a bug. So he only has 3 tunes at 300 speed. So you definitely want to see tunes like Darth Revan. He should be one of your, probably should be your fastest tune. Non-Galactic Legend at 288. You know, with the bump to Relic, he will get another 20 boost, but he needs to be at least no less than 345. You know, my buddy Excellence is always in my mind with Darth Revan. You know, his is at 356 or 357 now. You know, he needs to be super fast because of bounty hunters. Be very careful with the opponent of bounty hunters. You know, I could take out your Darth Revan without Zam Wessel. You know, tunes like Jedi Knight Revan should be very fast as well. You know, JKR mirror matches still live. 279's not too bad. Mine's like 318, 319. Okay, you want to see tunes up here like Count Dooku's pretty sneaky on defense, but he's pretty quick. Okay, you want to see like Newt Gunray up here. He's down here. Let's look at Empress Nest so we don't skip her. I would definitely run all tenacity. So my log ray has almost 100% more potency than your nest has tenacity. I've built a land days. You know, I've built my nest to solo Ewoks. Definitely switch to all tenacity, tenacity cross, shoot for no less than 165% tenacity. Okay, and then you've got CLS. He's kind of hard to get him very fast with all these tunes. You have to get it 300 speed. Like Grand Admiral Thrawn should be up here. Where's Moff Gideon? It's way down here. You don't have Moff Gideon yet. Wow, where's Moff Gideon? Did I pass him? Wow, he's level 1. Queel's quick, fast too. You know, it's just a grind. We all know. You just have to work on teams. You know, you do have your Galactic Legend. Great job there. Now I'd work on solidifying some squads. So let's get out of speed. So like I said, definitely you'll get your tunes faster. So looking at that there, we'll just jump to my roster really quickly. Okay. So on Speedy Tunes, you know, I've got 5, 10, 14. I've got 15 tunes at 300 speed or more. You know, my Shock T's 300, but she's at 360 with how I run her. You know, basically, like all of my teams will basically go first. I mean, you can face somebody at 4.9 million GP. You know, we could face people with 3 million more GP. I know I'm a Rodian, you would not face me, but you know, like Mamera Jade, she's like 326. I'm shooting to get her even faster. Preparing for Star Killer. My Thrawn would probably fracture one of your fastest tunes at 330. So when you get to higher levels, your top tunes will definitely change. Like Moff Gideon is at 322. He needs to be even faster. So you're definitely switching tunes around. Like Rex needs to be very fast. Jedi Knight Revan, Count Dooku, Echo is great. Queel is fantastic. Admiral Piet, you know, imps can beat what they outspeed. So see how it will change. All right, let's go back to your roster. Okay, let's put his ally code in again. All right, where is it? It's right there. All right, let's go back and do his roster. So now we're just going to break down some factions. All right, let's break down some of the factions. We'll save his Galactic Legend till last. So 501st, this is a great, amazing squad. You know, people love watching my roster views. This is definitely a squad that you must have. You know, I've got mine so good to where only, you know, a very top modded CLS squad, you know, no Wampas selling my 501st. You know, there's not probably very rarely another gas squad that's going to take out my gas squad. If it's Sith Eternal, totally fine. It's a chess match when you get the Kyber. If you have to pull your C to take out my General Skywalker, that's totally fine, but definitely you want to solidify this squad. So you got gas, 4 defense, 2 health. I think he still needs offense. 130,000 protection is great. Speed 267 is kind of where he's at. We want as much potency as we can to land days. You know, a CLS squad's a main counter to gas. 7,000 damage. So he's got a lot of good protection in defense, but he's hitting like a noodle. So you got him at 64%. So here, when you're not going with offense mods, or even if you have offense mods, you definitely want to shoot for offense percentage here in the secondary. To me, is a must on gas. And it's got speed, potency is great. You want to see defense, you want to see protection. Okay, here you've got 23 speed, you got tenacity, potency. Okay, you definitely want to have offense if you can in the secondaries. So it's hard to just find the perfect mods. Protection, speed, offense. Okay, you got protection, speed, very nice, 23 speed. If that offense is nice, okay, very nice. So gas, you know, it's his definitely needs more offense. Definitely does. I would definitely R8 for sure. Just get more offense if you can leave his mods the way they are. 5s, I like mine to have be super thick as well. You know, not only for the cam event, but a lot of times my 5s is so thick to where my gas will stand back up before you can take out 5s. Okay, so you're running him with health, protection, good for not having, you know, defense or health mods. Okay, speed 255, damage barely 5,000, protection. I know it's very hard to work on mods. You know, we talk about it, me and him, all the time. You know, like you said, your Rex, you know, when it does a lot of gas mirror match, 275 is good. He gets a boost from his kit. But to me, the faster Rex, you know, the go first is definitely way. I know he has some mismatched mods. You might not know that. So that's probably like, okay, so he doesn't even have a 4 speed. So that definitely must be an error or something. I'm sure he'll switch that. He definitely needs to there. Okay, and then of course Arc Trooper. You know, you'll get to a point where you have to 6-dot these. Offense, good, because the turret can't crit. You know, leave the speed arrow. You know, Echo and Arc Trooper are your damage dealers. You're definitely gonna 6-dot mods. I have offense primary. Okay, critical damage for sure. Yeah, speed. You want to do, I like offense primary with speed in the secondary. Like I said, just want to solidify that squad. That squad to me is amazing. You know, I know now where you have it's great because you're only in Bronzium, but when you jump up to Chromium, you'll start facing some nasty gas squads. I have a nasty gas squad. You can always see my stats in my Discord. All right, let's move on. Revival first. So we want to talk about bounty hunters. Now, I know you have a lot to work on, but bounty hunters to me is a must-have squad as well. It's something you can work on, like, you can work on 2 things at a time, like 2 teams at a time. You know, bounty hunters could be like a 3rd team in the background because you only need an R5 boss. You got to get Aura Singh. You need boss, Karga, Mandalorian, and then you could do Boba Fett. It is an amazing squad. I've built my bounty hunters to take out almost every single bounty hunter squad. I can't say all because of my great buddy Excellence. I've built my bounty hunters to be called Excellence's Bounty Hunters. So definitely, it is a great squad. You got to build it. Okay, going on to like Empire. So I need to know your story on Vader. Vader's an amazing squad. He's taking out something. I don't think your Vader can solo bugs. He's only at 202. So there's only a 218 Vader. So I don't think he's soloing bugs with Vader unless he's using a whole Empire squad or a whole Empire with Sith. Okay. When you get to Kyber, you should have at least no less than 3 or 4 Empire squads. I have Palpatine squad and Vader. If I'm not using them to go against Galactic Legends, I can break them up. Then I have Imps. Imps are amazing. I've done shows on them. Then I have Iden Versio's Omicron on defense. She's only, I think, 4 stars. She's weak, but the Imps that's used with her is great. So Moff Gideon for sure at 5 stars is great as well. All right, you just gotta have a lot to work on. You know, we saw your Ewok Omicron, which is great. Poplu is at 190 base speed, so that's not too bad. So let's do some math real quick. At 190 plus 25% plus 30, he's at 267. So yeah, you gotta speed him up. Mine's at 317. I'm gonna cause my opponent to pull something great. Like I said, my pop was at 317. That's terrible that you have to use something faster. So, and then with Logray, I think he needs all potency mods. It's hard to get a lot of speed on Ewoks. They have a lot of turn meter built in. So I said my potency on mine's like 155 plus 160%. So definitely want more potency. My nest has 100%, like 105% more tenacity. So you can't land days on my nest. So my nest would easily solo your Ewoks. Let's go on. We'll talk about First Order last. Galactic Republic's another huge faction. Great faction. You know, running Padme now is great. R5, Anakin and Tano is great. When you get to like Chromium, higher Chromium, you'll definitely gonna R7 them. You'll tighten up Padme. You'll 6-dot mods. She's great how she is now. That's good. 291 speed, 86,000 health. Very nice. Okay, but you will pull Anakin away from Padme, so have plans for that. Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron is a must-have, amazing squad on defense. It still trips people up. They gotta pull something great to beat it because they're so fast. Anakin's nasty. So definitely keep working on your Galactic Republic. Your Geos are great. Love the Geos. But the only problem is that your Brood Alpha is a little slow. There's still some Vaders that can solo. Like I would solo your bugs, but I have Trey and Scion because I've been able to pull my Vader away from bugs. So 276, not too bad. Tenacity, she does get 60% from Queen's Will. Okay, it's a good little bug squad there, but I do have Trey and Scion. I would easily duo them. It's hard. I wish the bugs got some kind of, maybe some kind of Omicron or something. All right, let's go look at Jedi. Jedi's another great faction. You know, Jolie to me is a big key to a JKR squad. You know, you've got tenacity. I think he needs to get away from the 4 speed. It needs to be either 4 health, 2 tenacity, or 4 tenacity and 2 health. You know, his kit is built on a lot of things with health. You could do a critical avoidance arrow as well. Okay, don't sleep on Bastard Sean and Old Ben. There's a lot to work on. You got Hermit Yoda. JKL is an amazing tune as well. That's Jedi Knight Luke. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, Rebel. That's a great squad. So you have them. At least you have them already. You definitely have to tighten them up. CLS. Okay. Yeah, so that's a great squad. And Bronzium, it does well on offense. It still can blow teams away. But Chromium, you're going to see some nasty CLS squads. Both my Chewies have a 165% tenacity. They can't be dazed by gas. That's how I beat gas squads easily. CLS is an amazing squad. They will be your counter to gas. So I would get them working right away. Okay. Scoundrels, don't sleep on them. You know, Newt Gunray's great. You know, finish Nest off. Yeah, there's a lot to work on. Definitely your bounty hunters. I said, I keep calling things out. There's just so much to work on. Don't sleep on Separatists. They're great as well. Yeah, it's just so hard when you look at stuff. It's just a long haul. So to me, it would be finish up your gas, your CLS, your Darth Revan squad. For sure, Darth Revan. Trey and Darth Scion, they still need worked on as well. It's just a lot of work that has to go through. Let's go look at your first order if we get out of here. Okay, we're at 20 minutes, not too bad. All right, so what I would highly recommend is getting the first order TIE Fighter pilot Omicron for sure, because it'll just stop the JKR, JKL counter, which I have down. I take out SLKR so easily. It doesn't matter what Supreme, well, I don't face R9s. R8s are not a problem. You've got SLKR maxed out, great job. Huge Sith bump. A Galactic Legend grind is disgusting. I'm going for Starkiller and Sith Eternal at the same time. Health, protection, speed 501. So to me, speed doesn't matter. There's no way you can get him fast enough. I don't think he can get over 560 base speed. I don't think he can. I mean, a Great Buddy Pancake does have him. You guys let me know. Damage 13,000. That's a lot of damage on SLKR. Great job there. Okay. To me, it comes down to Hux's speed, which you have it really good at 320. That's fantastic. Great job there. Okay. All right. To me, I would think Kylo Ren Mass has to be R9. There has not been one Kylo. I've faced Kylo Ren R8s, like all maxed out 6-sided mods. He does not take a turn. I take him out with 2 hits with JKL, 2 hits and he's gone. So I'm not sure if R9 is needed. Sith Trooper will never take a turn. I see people with health protection. They get rid of the critical damage because when JKR marks Sith Trooper, if he's weak, they'll take him out in the mark. The squads that give problems if he's still standing after everyone assists from mark from JKR. So I'm not sure what you do with that, but first order Stormtrooper I know is great with crew with Kylo Ren Mass, but take him out for the first order TIE Pilot with the Omicron. It basically handle it. Good job with SLKR. That's a long grind. Okay, let's go back to, I guess, regular roster. Okay, get out of first order. So great roster. Thanks for being on the show. He has great mod quality. They spread out the mods all over the place. You know, it's just a grind. You know, we see what he needs. If you want to put any helpful tips, put that down in the comment section. You know, you just got to prepare yourself for Chromium. You know, you have all the squads. You definitely just need to work on them. I would solidify, you know, Darth Revan, Darth Malak squad, you know, your rebels before you attempt to go for another Galactic Legend. Categorize your speedy tune. Like I said, high Chromium is a land of speed. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this roster review, definitely blast that like button. You guys keep on sithin'. Until next time, DK signing out.